Ladies and gentlemen, now I'm proper chuffed today because we finally got enough tier 2 alpha to fully max out Aegon. I wanted to make sure that we were doing this champion a little bit of justice in today's video and taking him up to rank 5 signature 200 because Aegon, he's the combo king of Marvel Contest of Champions. Most scenarios where you have a really good opportunity to ramp up Aegon and just massive health pools, a lot of the stuff you see in Act 6 and also Labyrinth of Legends, Aegon is a champion that's just built for this stuff. Because he's not really like that impressive until you get above 100 hits on the combo meter, but once you do, and with that awakened ability, once you can transfer it, this champion is just absolutely ridiculous, man. He's by far the best option for Labyrinth of Legends 100% currently. But today I wanted to start off with one of my favorite uses for Aegon, which is the Kamikaze tactic. So when Aegon gets hit, he gets a massive fury that stacks up really fast. I think every single hit gives you like 2 furies, so 3 hits and you got your 6 furies, and if you've him like ramped up a couple of fights so you're above 100 hits on the combo, then this damage is just absolutely insane. So you can see here we got 7 furies, man. We're critting into the block as well. We're getting like 16k crits on Phoenix. She just goes down so quickly. We trigger the cheat death and then just smack her down there. So there's just some really like cheesy and fun stuff you could do with Aegon, and we just got like a few of these fights before we get into the proper gameplay today. But it's just one of like my favorite uses for this champion. Look at that, man, a 19k medium. We got like another 18k on the double medium there, but it's just so much fun tearing through these opponents, kind of playing this Kamikaze style. And here I didn't have the Hela and Angela synergy. I've literally just got Heimdall and Thor Ragnarok, but if I had those champions as well, kind of just makes this a little bit safer to play around with. But the damage is just absolutely amazing, and I love like above 75 hits on the stored combo meter as well. Every single one of your hits through block can crit and also ignore 85% of the opponent's block proficiency. So yeah, you just deal some crazy damage through the block. And look at this Star Aegon Spider-Man matchup. This one is a little bit sloppy, but it's also my favorite because we actually don't land any hits on this fight, any direct hits. But look at those crits into the block, man. It's like 17k, triple 11k there, a couple more hits, and that man is down. So we actually finished that fight with 0 hits on the combo meter. Oh, what a great time. But anyway, now the cheese is out of the way, let's show you guys some proper fights against some opponents in Act 6.3. So 6.3 in the final chapter has health pools somewhat comparable to Realm of Legends, not quite as much, but most of these opponents have anywhere between about 300,000 to about 350,000 hit points. So they're the highest health pools outside of stuff like Labyrinth of Legends and also Realm of Legends in this game. But starting off, this is a really good matchup to ramp up on against Colossus, just because you're not going to be dealing like that much damage, but it really does set you up for all of the remaining fights. Like Colossus is very easy to fight. I'm going to fast forward this matchup just a little bit, but it just allows you like a really good time to get that combo meter up, so the rest of the fights are just so much quick and so much easier. So the first fight for Aegon, again, is never going to be anything that impressive, but the first fight with the awakened ability to carry over a percentage of your combo allows you to make all the rest of the fights so much easier. So yeah, this isn't, you know, the most amazing fight you're going to see in the world. However, like the ones after that, man, the damage really starts to get a little bit crazy. And we've also just been spamming special ones and also full combos, and Aegon has a standard 6 combo, so that allows us even more hits to transfer into some of the later fights as well. But Colossus goes down in 210 hits, so about 300,000 health Colossus there. Again, nothing super impressive for the first fight, but then the fights get much shorter. So this is the second fight after that. You can see we actually managed to transfer of those 210 hits. 157 of those went into the persistent combo there, which is really nice. And also with every single hit, Aegon's crit chance is increasing and also his crit damage is increasing. So the damage is just going up and up. On average, I think the crit damage increases, like if you're looking at it very closely, about 4 to 5 crit damage every single hit that you land on the opponent. So, you know, it really does add up over a longer spectrum if you're looking at something like Labyrinth of Legends, for example. But even here, it is noticeable if you're paying very close attention to the numbers. But you can see this Rhino, man, you know, we got class advantage here as well, in all fairness, but he's going down so much faster than Colossus is. And once we're dropping those special 2s as well, the bleed on Aegon certainly isn't bad. A lot of people that play this champion with suicide masteries, they won't use the special 2 just because of recall damage, and that's fair play. However, I'm not using the suicide masteries, so we can throw all of those special 2s, and the bleed you get off it is really, really nice, man. You can see it was ticking for just over 2,000 there every half a second. So the special 2, while it's active, and it's a fairly long bleed as well, especially at points in deep wounds, that is an additional like over 4,000 damage every single second. So, you know, it really does add up to help get opponents down much faster. After that Rhino fight as well, we've got 212 hits on our persistent combo, so we're getting up to the really big stuff now. You need 500 hits on the combo for the ability accuracy reduction, but getting to 300 hits on the combo also grants you an additional Fury. It's nowhere near as big as the Fury when you get hit, but still, like, it is a really, really nice Fury to have. The third matchup in, and we're just absolutely shredding this Vulture, man. It's going really, really nicely. I'm trying not to hit into his block too much, just because I want to get that combo ramp up and really, you know, maximize some of the damage in the later fights. But also, I'm not really at the point where I want to spam special 1, because the special 1, the damage, like, it isn't that impressive, man. I just love the special 2. It's so satisfying to fire off. And I love also at this point in Aegon's ramp up, like, all of the hits, like 90% of them are pretty much critical attacks. So there's just so much damage output. Like, it's very reliable. You know what you're going to get off a combo. I thought there, you know, we might as well fire off a special 1 just to end that matchup and also get the additional hits off the combo. But Vulture goes down in 76 hits there. So not too bad, especially considering we didn't have the class advantage in that matchup. Next up, we're charging headfirst into the Miss Marvel matchup on the Aggression, Fury, and also Unblockable path there. So a few hits into the block, man, get some pretty nice crits off that one. But you can see our light attacks are doing about 3,000, and our medium, you know, the initial charge there is about 4,600 damage. So I think here we go straight into another 5 combo, special 2. We fire this one off, and you can see the bleed at the moment is about 1,500, just under that, every half a second. So the bleed, it really does need to be ramped up. I think it's like 60 hits in a fight, and you get the max damage out of it. Also, at this point, our Fury has just kicked in, and Aegon is a champion that benefits quite nicely from the mastery that increases your Fury duration, just because you can see these are very, very short Furies, and on the special 2, like, it's hard to have more than 1 active at any point at the various hits it lands. So yeah, the Fury increased duration, if you are like a die-hard Aegon fan, to the best of my knowledge, that is a pretty nice mastery to have. We actually have that mastery on the free-to-play account, because I got maxed out for Star Aegon, the champion, and also Venom the Duck. So, you know, it's not necessary, but it seems like a nice mastery to have. And also, I just want to say that, again, I'm not like the expert playing Aegon. I've only recently got this champion on the free-to-play account and just taken him to rank 5 on the main account. So if there are any tips or tricks or rotational stuff that we might have missed when it comes to Aegon, please do let me know in the comments section below. If you're an Aegon veteran, you've had this champion for ages, any synergy tips as well, very, very welcome. But here, look at the block damage, man, on Aggression Fury. It's just so lethal, especially in this matchup against Magneto Marvel now. This is the fight I was most worried about, because there's unblockable specials. It's just a massive pain. The block damage is absolutely ridiculous in this part of 6.3 as well, especially with that Aggression Fury node. It just really ramps up to a level of craziness. But you can see 44 hits in, we are just tearing this man apart. A little bit shaken after all that block damage, but we nail another combo straight into a special 2 there. We fire off the bleed, so we got some massive bleed damage, got 10k off the final hit there. We dodged the special 2, straight back in for a 9k medium, and that fight is done. So yeah, really nice little showcase versus Magneto there. Now moving into this next matchup versus She-Hulk, we got the class advantage, did 4 hits into the block there, man. That crit damage is absolutely crazy. I swear sometimes hitting into the block actually deals like more damage than regular contact attacks. I think it's these champions with like slightly lower block proficiency, but I don't exactly know what's up there. But sometimes, man, the block damage just seems absolutely crazy with Aegon. But we are straight into a special 2 against She-Hulk there. You can see this bleed is dealing almost 2,700 damage every single half a second, man. So that's almost 5,400 damage every single second off the bleed there. And She-Hulk was just down so quickly, and that's like a 340,000 health She-Hulk, man. A really big one of the biggest She-Hulks in the game currently. So yeah, it really does show you the potential of Aegon once he starts going, but also also something to bear in mind as well, that this is only like, you know, 400 combo Aegon out of 999. Like, as his combo goes up even further, he's just getting more and more crit chance, more and more damage. So yeah, it's just a little bit mad, man. This champion is absolutely crazy. Playing around with my rank 5 Aegon today, man, I am desperate to go in Labyrinth of Legends and maybe do like a little bit of a fun run, maybe certain paths depending on, you know, what people want to see out of Aegon. But yeah, I just had so much fun in today's video. Like, the first fight, you know, is a little bit stale, but like right after that, he just becomes like such a powerhouse so quickly, and then the champion just keeps on going up and up and up, and it's just mad. I'm really also keen to just go into Labyrinth to get to that fully unblockable phase, because I think it's above 999 hits on the combo. Just all of your attacks after a crit or your next attack is unblockable, and what attacks crit at that phase? Like every single attack, so you're pretty much like fully unblockable, man. It's just absolutely ridiculous. But Aegon, he has certainly not disappointed me. You know, I have been looking forward to taking this champion up to rank 5 for so long, and now I'm just very excited for all the future uses that I think I'm going to find for Aegon across like Act 6 and also stuff like the Abyss of Legends as well. One thing that does worry me a little bit is Aegon is just such a good ramp up champion that I feel like there's going to be something in the Abyss of Legends that is very anti-Aegon, so we're gonna have to see how that one turns out. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed the first taste of my rank 5 Aegon today and some of the gameplay that we have. Absolute beast mode champion, and we didn't get him to like even halfway of his ramp in today's video. So if you do want to see some more Aegon gameplay, please do smash that like button and let me know in the comment section below. Aside from that, thank you very much for watching, take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.